Hello, dear Pisces. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 27th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Pisces. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Don't be discouraged for having chosen the wrong person to confide in. Pisces, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. If you were hoping for a promotion, now is the time for that at work. If you spend too much, it will be hard for you to recover later. Be careful with your expenses, Pisces. You could have a stroke of luck, but don't be overconfident. You must continue working. You have a good streak with money, but even so you must not overindulge. If you take risks in love, everything will turn out very well for you. Forget your fears and you will meet new people. You will have a great time. You have a good streak in your personal life and people close to you will need your help and advice. You must give it to them. You will recover from the efforts of this day if you rest properly. You have a lot of energy and that is positive, but you have to control yourself better. Try to rest a little more each day, so you will be able to perform better and better. If you want to be healthy, avoid arguments. If you want, you can do it. Do not allow yourself to doubt when making certain decisions that can affect your lifestyle. It is a stage of maturation. You will no longer find pleasure in casual or sporadic conquests. The idea of making a commitment will definitely begin to please you. Your tendency to delegate responsibilities will end up playing a trick on you today. You have to stay alert. In love, your tender and sensitive tone is activated, but also your fantasies, which promote sentimental speculations. This makes you very prone to being a victim of what others say or to fall into the game of traps and sentimental manipulations. Do not let yourself be influenced or impressed by those who approach you to discourage you. You know how to see beyond appearances, deep in the heart, and now you can prove it. In terms of health, you are in a good stage to consider health regimes and lifestyles that will help you change what needs to be changed in order to improve your image and the quality of your lifestyle. Pisces man, if you have long wanted to undergo a teeth whitening procedure, there is no better time for you than now. Small changes can change your entire appearance. In the evening you may get a bit of a headache, so after work you need to get some fresh air. Pisces woman, today is when you need to take a free minute to go to a beauty salon. If you have already thought about changing your image several times, then it is time to make it a reality. The evening should be spent more calmly, as you will feel generally unwell. A piece of advice, do not be afraid to experiment with changing your appearance. Stay away from insects whose bites can cause allergic reactions. At work, you are entering a productive cycle, but there is also jealousy around you. You must act with lead feet to avoid problems. Money and fortune, unforeseen events will occur that will put you in an advantageous position and also give you the possibility of earning money. An unplanned purchase will require an unexpected expense, but you will be able to transform it into an additional source of income since you will be able to put it to work. Today's astral vibration. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, Piscean intuition that projects you towards new goals. Dangerous tendency, neglecting a situation that requires more attention. What you should avoid, depressive ideas. Relationship prediction, today things go very well if your partner is a water sign, such as Cancer or Pisces, and also if there is a relationship with Virgo, which is your opposite sign. The most tense relationship can arise with Gemini, Leo, or Aquarius. Your current compatibility is very similar with water signs, particularly yours, as well as Cancer and Scorpio. If you are single, a new cycle begins this month, especially in this new month that is approaching, in which you will overcome a certain limitation or feeling of guilt that has been preventing you from being with that person that interests you so much. The universal number for today for all signs is 6, the result of adding this day with the month and the year. In numerology, the sum is reduced to simple digits. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time. 2:15 a.m. 4:30 a.m. 6:25 p.m. 10:40 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance are 11, 14, 25, and 34. A Pisces man is always ready to lend a helping hand. The circle of his communication, as a rule, is individual. Those who enter it are connected by emotional closeness and sincere mutual understanding. It happens that close people neglect the responsiveness of Pisces men, shifting their difficulties onto his shoulders. He does not seek to expose his shortcomings. Being an impressionable and vulnerable person, it can be difficult to contact him because of his refined spiritual nature. He himself needs emotional release, and for this there must be someone next to whom, just as with him, one can share empathy, a person who knows how to listen and who also knows how to understand. He has no peace of mind, can be irritable and angry, can withdraw into himself and become a little closed. The emotional inconsistency of this man and the variability of his behavior often complicate interaction with the outside world. He likes women who focus on the most practical things in life, and he strives to ensure that his partner is able not only to understand, but also to accept him as he is. The secret of the day will be a day in which professional matters will pile up and you will need a great dose of energy. Try to keep the reins and do not let anything get out of hand. At night, against all expectations, you will go out in search of fun and you will get it. Pisces, subscribe and activate the notifications so you do not miss any video. Life goes on, and part of that process involves leaving behind past loves that no longer benefit you. Close the door to your past and move forward in this present love, designed for two people and only two. Leave behind any emotional baggage that prevents you from fully enjoying your current relationship. Today is a day in which you will find success through your friends. Seek the support, guidance, and additional talent you need among your friends to overcome the current challenges in your life. Remember that their advice and support have immense value. Do not hold on to beliefs that exempt you from taking care of yourself. Don't rely on the idea that someone else or a higher power will take care of everything that you don't do for yourself. This day marks the beginning of your responsibility for your own well-being. Take control of your life and self-care. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a patron of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Divine inspiration comes to those people who are open and generous. It rarely happens to those who do not experience doubts or difficulties in order to accept its help. We need to be sensitive enough to be vulnerable to criticism. This means that we are open to being encouraged. If you are feeling especially sensitive today, it is because you have had the blue supermoon in your sign. It is essential that you love yourself and treat yourself well. The cosmos offers creative solutions to the problems at hand. You can solve a difficult matter for good. Pisces, you need to travel more often or do activities that involve going out to other places. It doesn't have to be to very far away places. Today will be a special and magical day for this sign. Take advantage of all the good vibes that surround you. Your motto for these days: give love to receive love. Today will be an excellent day for you. The best thing you can do is share all the magnificent things of this day with the people around you. Remember that good deeds attract good things for you. No one hurts receiving a little blessing. Courage and cunning. Today, Pisces, your horoscope tells us that you can improve the social circles in which you move. The strength and energy that Pluto brings you within your 11th house will allow you to improve and reform all kinds of harmful situations in groups of friends. You can improve many of the social situations where good conversations and empathy can bring good opportunities in your life. This will be possible through the transformation you can create with Venus, Mercury, and the Sun in your 8th house. In love, you can generate new passions or boost the ones you currently have by transforming the dark energy you have within you, with Lilith in your 5th house, which can give you the right inspiration for creativity and recreation. Deep in your heart, you know that you are acting in a bad way. The decisions you are making at this point in your life are not the best. The best thing you can do is to be cautious and intelligent, since any bad decision can be the cause of a disaster in your love life. You will finally be able to reach that heart that you thought was impossible to attract to you. You will begin to live a very different cycle than the one you were used to, since many things from the past that caused you problems have already been overcome and forgotten. You must generate better qualities with which you can improve your health habits. This will be possible if you take advantage of the fortune within your health house in the sign of Leo and, with it, improve all kinds of internal situations that you can improve. Remember to take the necessary precautions to avoid all kinds of diseases. Just because you have good health doesn't mean you're not prone to illness. Practice sports, go for a run is important, stay hydrated. This can be a simple excuse for you to get sick. You can generate very good ways to use your energy within your work and, with it, reap very good results in this regard. This is possible thanks to the fortune within your 6th house. Cheer up! If you're still looking for a job, today could be the big day, so don't give up. If you receive more than one job offer, carefully analyze which of the two best suits your life. It's not about being a slave, so keep your head held high and hope for the best. Remember that attitude is very important. You can improve your economy through the interaction that Aries and its active and dynamic energy provide you, which will help you generate new actions that bring you new income. However, work is not out of the question. The more you work, the better. It is important that you learn to separate your emotional situation from your finances, since these 2 points are not compatible at all. If not, you may find yourself in big trouble later on. Today you need to make decisions based on what is most viable for your finances. Today the option of acquiring a new loan will knock on your door, but be careful. That is the most convenient for you at this time due to the economic situation you are about to experience. It may be good at the moment, but do not be overconfident. Things can take an unexpected turn. If you've gotten excited about a project, you'll have to wait a bit. It's not a good day for these matters. The stars are not in your favor now, but they are for established issues. If you set your mind to it, competitive Pisces, you'll be able to make progress in what you're doing every day. A good opportunity is right next to you. Open your eyes and realize the possibilities within your reach. Avoid all kinds of discussions today because you'd lose out, even if you were right. You're in a good moment for love. Let yourself be loved by this special person who has been by your side for some time. How Pisces cooks. Pisces people cook according to their mood. They tend to prepare simple but delicious recipes. They don't have great pretensions, but their culinary creations always have a delicate and subtle flavor. They love to prepare soups, especially fish soups. Having a nice place to cook is essential. If the environment is not suitable, they won't be able to carry out their task. They are not usually very tidy, so they will be constantly looking for ingredients and utensils. What they do have is an exquisite taste for wines. If Pisces begins to believe that they can be made to feel something they don't want just to avoid arguing with someone, then they are wrong. Today you need to speak up much louder and say what you think and feel. Communication is key. You cannot always doubt your personality. It is essential that you assert yourself and express your feelings without fear. Don't drown in a glass of water, Pisces. It is something that commonly happens to you. Not because you don't have the strength to get out, but because you are not focusing on what is truly important to get out of a bad situation. Life has many nuances, and sometimes it is easy to get lost in the trivial. If you have to make some sacrifices today to be better, do it without thinking twice. Today is a day to dance, to enjoy the colors and options that life presents to us. Pisces is in an extraordinary moment of its existence, so you can afford to meet many new people, enjoy your friendships, have a good time at work, and even give yourself the opportunity to meet someone in love. It is likely that your friends will give you advice that you will not think is the right thing to do. You also need to make your own decisions. You cannot always follow all the advice that others give you. Remember that it is important that you are able to take your own path and make your own choices. Do not let anyone define your course. It is likely that there is someone who is not contributing good things to your life and who is always pulling down your desire to get ahead. In love, if you don't have a partner, when you doubt yourself, turn to your friends. They will take charge, as they can do today, of putting the person you are and the person you can be into perspective and in its proper worth. Don't let a rejection make you lose your valuable self-esteem. Sometimes, love can seem elusive, but there are always opportunities and new possibilities waiting for you. You have to shake off the dust and get back in the ring. Pisces knows that to get what they want in love, they have to start fighting a little harder for what they want to achieve. So on this day, everything points towards the main objective that the fish has in their heart. You will be lucky if you follow what you had thought of doing. Don't ruin it. If you have a partner, remember that those who do not want to see are blinder than those who cannot, and this is a good day to open your eyes. The cause of these tensions within your relationship has a name and surname. She needs to be called out for the gossip she has spread to hurt you. If you feel that the romance is fading, it is time to renew it. Romance is not out of fashion, it is something you have to explain to your partner, since you feel that she is not doing her part in the relationship, and that has you feeling a kind of dissatisfaction with your love life in general. If you want the relationship you have not to become monotonous, then it is also up to you to do everything possible to improve it. Communication and creativity are essential to keep the spark alive. In terms of work, work is very important for Pisces. In that, you can lose yourself and stop thinking about things that really make you sad. The escape route that your job offers will be of utmost importance today. Try to enjoy it as much as you can. Remember that every day is a new opportunity to learn and grow. Don't talk as if you know everything about your current job. Pisces, you know you can't, as there are always things left to learn and improve. Start now. Don't be afraid to ask and seek help if you need it. Your willingness to learn will take you far. Feeling the end of a stage is not bad. Each end gives us the opportunity to be better people and to start over with new projects. That is why you must put aside the sadness and say goodbye to this time with joy and gratitude. Remember that every experience, good or bad, has taught you something valuable. This day and these people taught you a lot, and that is a reason to celebrate. Also, consider establishing new health routines that allow you to take care of yourself. Meditation, exercise, and good nutrition are key to staying balanced. Take care of your body and mind, as they are your greatest allies on this journey. Many people think they are always right, but it is because they do not realize that we can all be right from time to time. Do not let those people always have the crown in your life. It is also your turn sometimes to be right and say the things that are in your thoughts. Pisces cannot say things that will prevent life from being much more than you want. You are very well now. You just have to start believing a little more in what can be very beneficial for you. You need to start believing much more in your own life. If your economy does not have much at this time to start being what you want, you should see the possibilities you have to put a little more savings into your bank account, Pisces. Do not ignore the things that are not being reported to you for fear of knowing what they mean. Remember, Pisces, that sometimes we have to ask to receive valid information. Do not think all the time about failure in general. That will not bring you anything good. In fact, it will only bring more failure and more disappointment to your life. You certainly do not want that for yourself today. Since your ruling planet is in your first house, its influence greatly affects you, causing you to have a great intuitive and spiritual capacity that makes you appear to others who may approach you as a very focused and mystical person with a deep contact with their true essence. The appropriate and expansive use of modern communication technologies will allow you to express yourself and communicate everything you want quickly, clearly, and precisely. Uranus from your third house facilitates these processes and the ability to use social networks as a way of manifesting expressions. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.